Yes, I'm really disappointed with the results and the way we conceded the goals and the timing of it as well. I'm pleased with a lot of things that I've seen. I'm pleased with a lot of things that we trained and actually happen in the game and how they buy into this. But I'm disappointed to lose the game, obviously. You know, we had to sustain that level for longer periods against a very, very physical team like Chelsea. And yes, we have to move on. It was physically that at the moment it's tough to maintain the level that Chelsea players are at the moment. We are asking them to do something different, to play a different pace, to be much more aggressive, and at the moment I think they suffer. Obviously we have a lot of injuries as well, young players, you know, we're putting demands on them. I don't think it was that they didn't want to do it or they were scared, or I think it was that it caused them physically in the game.
No, I don't think we got it wrong because, you know, when you go and play as you did at Tottenham last week, you probably would have questioned my sanity if I'd have come to Arsenal, maybe played 4 and it went that way in the first half hour. For me, the main thing in the first half an hour wasn't the tactics, it was the spirit and the fight of the team. They were quicker, we were lethargic, they were brave, we weren't, we were nervous. So that was the main thing. And I could have made the change. You say I was decisive. I probably could have done it after 10 minutes. And that's not just Emerson. That's probably any of the players to change it slightly, because it's hard to convey a message with your voice on the sidelines in this sort of atmosphere. So sometimes it has to be a gesture. And we changed and it got better. I don't want to stand here and sit here and declare that we're full of spirit, because we haven't done it enough this season. So it's a great sign for us and a message for the players. Now we've won that game, to see the difference it makes from turning up to a game at this level and with this atmosphere and not having it, and then having it in the second half. And we had it to the end, the fight, the desire to keep pushing and keep pushing. We controlled everything, every part of the second half, other than a couple of breakaways. But with us at the minute, you do worry, are we going to score? That's been our problem at home, control, but we're not going to score. It took maybe a bit of a mistake from their point of view for us to get the goal, and maybe that was the belief. And then, yeah, Willie and Tammy had the energy and the nous to get the goal. People have talked about, you know, we've dominated possession, we've had the majority of possession in every game we've played this season in the Premier League. And that's a lovely thing, great stat, looks really good, but at the same time we're full for a reason. So can we get more aggressive, can we be more clinical in the box and do small details better, then we'll have a chance.
I'm sorry, but today I don't. It's nothing because I speak before, but today I don't want to speak about VAR. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's just I just don't want to mention anything about VAR. Only thing, just one detail: the decisions are made, are being taken by a referee that miles away from here, miles and miles away in a TV screen. He doesn't feel the game. He doesn't get the. He doesn't feel the game. He's not on the game. What we don't want is what is happening is what I think we mentioned before. It's in Anfield, fantastic team, fantastic club, fantastic fans, fantastic stadium, and we are celebrating a non-goal. Come on. Come on, come on. I already explained to you, didn't I? Didn't I explain to you?
Nuno was already here, right? Yeah, so he was, I think, not happy with the VAR procedure, probably. I'm not sure if with the decision, because what can we say about the decision? For me, it was, from the first second, I was surprised when a whistle came and it was handball. I thought it was clear shoulder from the first second, but how can you be sure? So it took a while. So then we scored a goal, like after 3 minutes, decision was done. Then I saw immediately this kind of relief for a second. We're all human beings, it's normal. The next long ball, we were not there for the second ball. We have Adam makes a foul, free kick, corner, goal. Didn't count, obviously, but it brought the momentum on their side. They were really aggressive, really angry with us as well. We had nothing to do with that situation, to be honest, but that's how sometimes in sports how it happens. And so that's how they came out of the dressing room. I can imagine what Nuno said in the half-time. So everybody's against us, so let's fight back. Easy motivation. So they came out, press us a little bit higher. We were not fresh enough in mind to adapt to that, not immediately. Caused ourselves some problems in build-up. Ali wanted to make the game quick, but 10 other players didn't want that, but he threw the ball still there. That didn't help. Calmed everything a bit down again. We controlled it more. Then they made some changes, brought fresh legs. We tried to react. It was an open game now. Not too much threat. There were a couple of situations, but Ali had to make a save or two. Yeah.
Today I realized, I knew it, but when you experience life, it's better. So I understand why Sheffield is in the position they are in the table and didn't lose one game away so far. Today was the first time, so incredible physicality, and after just less than 48 hours to recover. So the first half we had the problems because to attack them, and we changed a little bit something in the second half. We was much better. And you know, this type of games, if the first goal was not offside, so it would have been incredibly difficult to beat them and be patient. And fortunately, we could have scored 2 goals and win the game. No,
14 points.
I said any press conference I answer the same questions. Isn't real and realistic to think about that. So a team like has the numbers and the Liverpool is, why should think about that when we are 40-70 points behind? So it's just to prepare and play good and better to to be as much close for the top of the league, prepare the knockout competitions, and prepare for the next season. So every game helps us to improve for the next season. Next season will be here. Hopefully, we can do better. The best motivation is try to play good and try to win games, because when we win games we live better, and that is the best motivation for all of us. The rest. So even in the past, I never saw during the season thinking the schedule so much and see I'll have to win these games or lose these games or whatever. So now it's recovered 3 days. Thank you for giving us 3 days for the next games. Appreciate it. Against Everton, that is what you have to do.
Yeah, the first goal, the game changer. You know, and it did change the game. There's no doubt about that. From my opinion, I'm not saying that we would have gone on to win it, but we felt comfortable. The shape of the team was good. Out of possession. You know, we weren't going to just come and make it easy for Manchester City. You've seen the team that they picked. They showed us that respect, and we showed them the respect that we weren't just going to, you know, turn up and swap shirts and take pictures. We want to make it difficult for world-class players, and I think we did first half, and even the first 10 or 15 minutes of the second half. The referee was open and honest about what he thought about that. I'll leave that between me and him. Put 2 and 2 together though, and you're going to get the answer. And he's affected the game. I believe he just blows up. I don't think that there would have been a big debate about it from opposition players or manager. What I will say though, if it happened on the other way around, I think there might have been a little bit more to say than what I'm saying about it now.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.